When a girl was dismounting from her horse, her skirt accidentally lifted up. The rich kid noticed the girl wearing red pants and initially had a lecherous smile on his face. Suddenly, he realized something wasn't right. These were modern pants. He rushed over to get a closer look. As it turns out, the rich kid's father, in an effort to reform his spoiled son, had spent a fortune hiring a film crew to create an immersive time travel experience for his son. He used a tranquilizer gun to sedate his son. When the rich kid woke up, he had become a slave in a landlord's household. Though the rich kid was somewhat spoiled, he wasn't stupid. He thought this was just a reality show. He tried to run away until he saw a real bear at the edge of the village and finally believed it was real. But instead of improving, he became even worse than before. Wanting meat, he stole a villager's egg-laying hen. Later, when the owner discovered this, he shamefully betrayed his companion. Looking at the bloody marks on his companion's body, he felt no guilt whatsoever. The wealthy father was completely furious. He believed his son was beyond saving and told the director to end this farce. However, an unexpected incident occurred. When a girl was dismounting from her horse, her skirt accidentally lifted up. The rich kid noticed the girl wearing red pants and initially had a lecherous smile on his face. Suddenly, he realized something wasn't right. These were modern pants. He rushed over to get a closer look. But when he lifted the girl's skirt, he saw nothing. It turned out the girl, Annie, had reacted quickly enough to remove her pants and hide them in a haystack. For the first time in his life, the rich kid apologized to someone. Annie accepted the rich kid's apology. To ease the tension, she joked, "Now that you've seen me exposed, I definitely won't be able to marry anyone else, so you must marry me." This was meant to be a joke, but the rich kid took it seriously. After that day, he seized every opportunity to hover around Annie. The director had no choice but to modify the script, changing Annie from what was originally a bit part into the female lead. So under the rich kid's relentless pursuit, Annie became his girlfriend. That day, the landlord called the rich kid over. After treating him to a meal, he said he needed to find a slave to take a whipping in place of his son. If successful, the slave would be restored to freedom. To regain his freedom and marry the girl he loved, the rich kid endured the painful whipping. His father, observing in secret, was heartbroken but couldn't reveal himself. The next day, the rich kid went to the landlord's house to collect his freedom papers, only to find that the landlord's son had gone back on his word. Not only did he refuse to provide the papers, but he also humiliated him. Everyone thought the rich kid would fight back like a man, but he chose to be cowardly instead. In the days that followed, the rich kid worked hard, finishing his tasks early to go on dates with Annie. The father felt that this charade should end, but the director said that he had only just recognized himself and still needed an action of sacrifice for love. So they arranged for a group of bandits to invade the village. The bandits wanted to capture the girl to be the leader's wife, and only by standing up to fight them would the rich kid have a chance to save her. The rich kid just took one look and walked away without looking back. Just when everyone had lost hope, he came galloping on a white horse. He chose to fight for his life once. He charged toward the girl, defeated the bandits, and rode away with his beloved. But they rode beyond the filming area to a gas station. While the rich kid was puzzled, a gunshot rang out and he collapsed. When the rich kid woke up, his father lied to him, saying he had been in a car accident and had been in a coma for 3 months. He had reformed, but he couldn't feel happy at all. His mind was filled with memories of Annie. Suddenly, he spotted the extras from back then at a bar. He immediately recognized the actor who had played the landlord's son. Seeing him like this, the extras couldn't bear to keep hiding the truth. They helped him find the girl. In the end, the two lovers still ended up together.